It says offline. Well, apparently we are live on YouTube, so that's always a good thing. So we have all of our streams going. Hallelujah. We have come through on the other side. All right, welcome everybody. YouTube is with us. This is Joe with Simple Life, the Simple Life Show. SimpleLifeRemedy.org is the website. We are playing poker today, or as I call it, the Poor People Poker Podcast. We're doing micro stakes. We're on the right-hand panel. As you see, we're going to be doing a small buy-in tournament, trying to make it through this field of donkeys. I know you know the feeling. Left-hand panel, we got a full ring game going there. Of course, it's micro stakes. You know it's the donkey fest. That's what it's all about right now. No one really likes to see everyone get in a bloodbath. We just like to have some fun, right? And we're trying to build our stack, you know? You got to start somewhere. You know, just like with anything in life, you got to start somewhere, right? Of course, we're kind of card dead right now, but that's fine. As I was explaining to our Twitch friends, our Facebook friends, the anniversary of 9/11 is coming up tomorrow. I know it's depressing. I know it's horrible. A lot of people died on that day. I was in the military at the time when that happened, and I was like, oh no, we're going to war now. Sure did. Maybe we can someday get out of the Middle East. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great if we can just get out of the Middle East and just, you know, focus on domestic affairs instead of messing around in all of the foreign affairs of everybody? I know we're the peacekeepers, but, you know, come on. We don't have to do it all the time. On a lighter side, saw the new movie It 2 a couple days ago. And of course, it was ruined by a guy that was snoring right next to me through the entire film. Straight up snoring the entire time. Didn't ruin the film. I was still able to watch it. And of course, you know, if you've seen it, you know, It, which wasn't in two parts, it was the whole thing. It was a very long movie. But it mimicked the entire movie all the way through. There was a couple things that were a little bit different, but one of my favorite scenes in the original It was when they all got together at the Chinese restaurant. Of course, that one was amazing what they did with that. It's amazing what graphics have done. All right, blinds have gone up here. I would normally not play 5-5 under the gun, but we're going to go ahead and just min-raise this. Try to keep the pots kind of small here. See if we can see a flop here for kind of cheap. I don't want to limp into the gun, under the gun, because that's just what a donkey would do, but maybe I am. Who knows? I guess we'll see. But then I'm automatically, well, now I'm in position. How about that? Is everyone going to fold? No, he goes all in. Well, I'm not calling that. That's not for half my stack. Absolutely not. So welcome everybody. Ace King suited in the big blind. That's just where I like to have it. Just kidding, I like it on the button. Saw a lot of kings there on the last flop that I saw. I might want to play this a little carefully. It's probably going to come like 3, 4, 5 of spades or something. We're just going to try to get this guy out. We're going to make it 500 to go. If he jams, we're going to obviously call him. Nope. Thank you. So what's everybody doing tonight? It's a Tuesday, right? Fat Tuesday? Anybody drinking on anything out there? I got some low alcohol content stuff over here. But Well, we got a gut shot. Let's go ahead and just check it through. Pair of sevens. Some guy's all in. We're not going to go ahead and just try to drive him out or anything. That's a pretty safe. We'll go ahead and check it through. I mean, it's kind of safe. It might not be. It's pretty good to go. I'm going to split it up. I really wish I could play any kind of music I wanted to play on here, you know? I play some Animals as Leaders, you know, that's one of my favorite bands. I don't know if you ever heard of them. If you have not, don't stop the stream. Just go open up another stream or go to YouTube. Check them out. They're really good. If you like progressive metal or if you like any kind of rock music, if you like true musicianship, then you'll actually, I'm sure you'll enjoy Animals as Leaders. There's a lot of different bands out there that really focus on the music instead of just, mass-produced garbage. There's a lot of mass-produced garbage out there. Got King 10 offsuit and the small blind on this cash game. I didn't really see a need in raising this up. We only got one person in here. King 10 can flop well. Oh, look at that. Well, I got a... Oh, what happened here? Okay, well, everything just flipped on me. All right, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and check that King 10 open-ender through. Do have a backdoor flush draw as well to go along with it, so I will probably more than likely peel. Well, we're just going to keep checking this. There's no purpose. I cannot rep anything on this. No one's going to believe I have a jack or a queen here, really. That was unfortunate for me. It was a very kind of a lethargic pot here. I'm just going to go ahead and check it through. It's fine. Maybe king high is good, but I kind of doubt it. Ace-8 suited in the tournament over here. We got a raise about 2.5 times the big blind. Typical raise. We're going to unfold that. I'm going to go ahead and complete with the Ace-8 suited in position. Don't flop much. 9-10. We're going to go ahead and complete on the button. I'm going to check this through. I do a turn a gut shot to a 6. I'm going to go ahead and see a free river here. I think a free river. I do have the ace. That's not bad. Ace might be good. He might have me out kicked with like maybe ace 10 or something. Ace jack, yeah, that's what I figured. Queen 10 offsuit, full ring game. I'm just going to go ahead and let that go. I'm going to check this through on the 10-9. Do not have any draws on this, so if I had a draw, I'd probably go ahead and semi-bluff, especially since I'm on the button, but if they really want to give me free cards, I'm not going to stop them, you know? I mean, if I was heads up, I'd probably stab at the ace here. But let's go ahead and check it through. I imagine we'll probably see a bet out of Billy or Bob here, maybe. Won't make much sense, of course. There is a chance that it just doesn't make any sense. But I mean, if I had a king, I would snap him off. But I'm just going to go ahead and let it go. I can't imagine someone just betting a 5 there. That wouldn't make much sense, honestly. Ace-queen suited in the cash game. Full ring game here. We got a limp under the gun from Kodiak. Of course, we have a lot of limpers. A lot of limpers. We don't want to pump it up too much, but we do want to pump it up a little bit. We're going to make it, let's say 13 to go. A little over 3x. Because we already know that everyone's going to call, right? We want to make it worth it if we flop something. King 3-2. 2 hearts. We got a 4-handed. We got someone betting in about a little under half. Insta call. This is going to be an easy fold. Going to go ahead and top up here. Tuesday is really a kind of a weird day. Yeah, we had a flush draw here. Looks like he hit the 8s. I think that was actually good anyway, but Tuesday is kind of a weird day. You know, you're not quite in the middle of the week, and you're still kind of reminiscent about Mondays, and you're just kind of, you know, it's just kind of like you just kind of broke up with one of your ex-girlfriends and stuff, and you really haven't found someone else, and you're just waiting for the next best thing. And Wednesday's okay, right? It's the hump day, and Thursdays you're feeling a little bit better. You're feeling like, hey, Friday's right around the corner, you know? Weekend's coming. I want to give you some optimism. It's going to get better. It's just another day, right? Everything will be all right. There's nothing to worry about. There really isn't anything to worry about, people. Find something that you like to do. Find something that makes you happy. Put yourself 100% into that. Live in the moment. Always in the moment. Do not think about the future or the past. Don't think about that hand you just lost. Think about the next hand. Think how you're going to take a sledgehammer and just bash his head in on the next hand, right? Take his entire stack. That's what you got to think about. My hair is getting so shaggy. I don't want to cut it, though. I don't know. Is there any females out there listening to me? What do you think about long hair on guys? Do you think that is like out of style now? Do you think that is something that is still in? I don't really care, but I'm just wondering. I mean, is it something that you like? Do you like guys with really short hair? Do you like guys with really long hair? Do you like guys that look like they're homeless? You like guys that look like they belong in the military? You like guys that are in the military? You like guys that are just preppers that believe that they're in the military? I don't know. You tell me. It's okay. I just talk about a whole bunch of bull. I think it's a good thing to just talk about nonsense sometimes, because it's almost like the dreams that you have at night, you know? Stuff that you don't really think about during the day. Got a min raise here. Jack 7. I mean, I could really call this, but I could really get in a lot of trouble. I can't really make anything out of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and fold it. What's everybody listening to tonight? I mean, does everyone listen to Britney Spears? Does anyone ever listen to Britney Spears anymore? What happened to her? I don't know. Does she just fall off the end of the earth? Does she have a new album coming out? What about Christina Aguilera? What's up with her? Who knows, right? So many different artists coming out right now. I mean, I can't even keep up with them. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just fold a 6-2, 8-5. That's gone. That's in the muck. All right, if you're out there listening, why don't you just go ahead and give me a shout out? Come on, man. I need someone to talk to. Am I not being entertaining enough for you? What do I need to do? Strip? Do I need to do that? Do I need to take off all my clothes? I'm not going to do that. Nines versus Ace King. Of course, Ace King outflops the pocket pair every single time on Global Poker. If you weren't aware, Ace King is probably better than Aces on this. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ace King is not better than Aces. I've taken a lot of beats, though, against Ace King with Aces. It's probably one of the worst beats that you can probably get. I don't understand it. It happens, you know, a lot. Raising a re-raise here, 5-9 suited in the muck. I haven't been to a concert in a long time. Has anybody been to a concert? I've really been looking for a lot of really good bands to listen to, but being in Ohio, which is the crotch of the United States, I swear to God it is. I just don't like this state. I'm really looking forward to getting out of this state as soon as possible. If you've ever been to Ohio, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you ever lived in Ohio, I hope you're still alive. I hope you haven't killed yourself yet. Hold on, there's still hope. Don't do it. Base 4, what's that, the button? Yeah, okay, so I am not suited. I'm just going to go ahead and let that go. I'll just go ahead and knit it up there for a little bit. Queen 6 offsuit, that's going to be in the muck as well. If you didn't already know, hold on for a second. Oh, yeah, hold on for a second. Yeah, I'm still going. All right. Thought I had a technical difficulty there. My bad. So if you didn't already know that we have a lot of different social media that we are involved in. Facebook, that's Simple Life Show. The Simple Life Show. Twitter, at Simple Life Show. Of course, it's always at. Pinterest, which I don't use as much. Simple Life Show. And Reddit user /Simple Life Remedy. Of course, Simple Life Remedy is the name of our charity. We are a 401c charity, simpleliferemedy.org. That's Simple Life Remedy, like medicine.org is the website. So be sure to check that out. There's a lot of great articles on there. Always check that out. I'm trying to keep it light, trying to keep it fresh. In the, excuse me, during the day, I do like to talk about serious things that are going on in the world. So it's always a really good thing. If you want to keep abreast of the topics, you want to get an idea of what's really going on, I am constantly looking for new ideas and new topics to talk about. Of course, the news gives me an endless supply of different things to talk about. So I always glean from the news, but I always try to take a different perspective on certain things and try to, kind of give everyone a different perspective on not only their life, but things that are going on in the world, where we're going. One of my favorite topics to talk about is artificial intelligence. Sometimes I feel like I have artificial intelligence. I don't feel very smart, but I know how to talk, so it might be artificial. Queen 3 suited in middle position. We're going to let that go. We've been really card dead here on this tournament here. Hopefully things will pick up. Jacks versus Ace Queen. Got a straight draw, and he doesn't hit it. Looks like he's down to $28. Good hand, Pocket Jacks. Poker Gary. 7-4 into the gun. Going to let that go. Looks like some of the best hands going into the flop are actually holding up, which is kind of weird. Maybe a comet is going overhead. Who knows? Queen 10 versus King 6. Queen 10's going to hold up. He gets a whole 224 chips. He's still alive. Still going. Looks like we're getting kind of short on chips here. 300 big blind. It's going to give us probably about 13, 14, 15 or so big blinds. We're going to have to look for a position here to try to get it in. 1,600 in the pot. We're getting about 3.5, 4 to 1 on our money. We do have suited, so we're going to go ahead and complete it. That was a really bad flop. I'm going to go ahead and check that. Going to go ahead and just flat the pocket sevens here to a raise. We're going to check it through. We do have a pair of sixes, but the board does not look very favorable for us. Sixes might be good. We might get a check through. Looks like that's going to be good. going to go ahead and dump the sevens here. I'm not even really sure about this music. What is this, like EDM music or something like that? I don't know. Pocket 6 is in early position. We're going to go ahead and raise this up just a little bit. See if we can get a few people out. Flop a set, hopefully. That's what we're looking for. 3-2 in the muck. Queen 10 deuce on the flop. 3 in the hand. I'm in middle position. I'm going to go ahead and check it. Another overcard hits the turn. Of course, that's the worst card ever to hit the river. Could try to rep it, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird bet. He knows I have to call it. Good hand. Pocket 8s. We're going to go with a slightly higher. Let's keep it the same. Why not? Ace 8 versus Ace Queen. It's like Ace Queen's going to get it with the kicker. All right, we got a 3-bet here. Late position. Reluctant call. Getting plenty enough odds to go ahead and make this call. We flop a set. That's always a good thing with the ace. Some people like to trap here. I really just don't believe in that. I don't think that serves you well. It does have a does not have any texture whatsoever. However, if I do check here and he bets as a bluff, I'm going to have to raise him. So we're going to go ahead and just bet out about third pot. And he insta-folds. That's unfortunate. All right, well, I don't have a choice here. All right, he is officially drawn dead. I'm not exactly sure why he did that. That's kind of strange why he would try to check raise an ace 10 there. See if we can get some music back in here. Jack 9 suited, middle position again. We're down to about 10 big blinds. It's not really a pushable hand right here, so we're going to let that go. Hopefully we'll get something before the next orbit or two. No, he's free rolling here for a diamond. There it is. Congratulations. Who knew microstates could be so fun? I didn't. I would much rather be playing higher, but you know what? This is just as fun. It really is. We're not going to call that. Out of position. Aces versus jacks versus queens. Wow. Well, looks like the queen hit the turn. Unfortunate for you just having fun. Well, looks like he did make a... still in it. Yeah, that was a split pot. Well, it wasn't a split pot, but... he had more chips. 4-8 suited's going to be going the muck. I don't care if I am on the button. No reason to play it. Whole bunch of garbage singing the flop. Looks like King 10's going to take it down. They're getting the same place I am. How about that? It is time to find a hand and just get it in already. Jack 2, come on, man. Gonna have to let that go. Don't have a choice. Ace King versus Ace 5. Domination Nation. Ace King is going to take it down. Alright, come on, let's get some here. Jack 9 suited. Might go ahead and just jam this against Hemlock. I think that is the best play here. Might get called. Who knows? You might think I'm just trying to steal it and just go ahead and call with damn near anything, but thank you for that, Hemlock Stones, for your donation. Jack 9 again, we're going to go ahead and fold that. A lot of people playing poker these days. It's really unfortunate that PokerStars, it doesn't exist anymore besides, I believe, New Jersey in the United States. I think you can still... oh, look at that. Guess I should have played the Jack 9 again, right? Would much rather be playing on PokerStars. There's a lot more different options on PokerStars, a lot of different tournaments, way more cash games. Of course, they have that... what is that? The Zoom poker, I believe that's what it's called. You get a lot of trouble in Zoom poker. Queen 9 offsuit, that's not good enough to play. I know I'm low on chips and I need to find something. Can't just be putting anything in there. Really also depends on how many people in the pot, what your position is. You can shove with any two cards, but... and if this was late position and only had one limper or maybe one limper in middle position, that might be a good shove. 8-6 in the muck. Yeah, but what I was talking about earlier about the scene around Ohio as far as the music scene goes, there's just really not a lot of good metal bands. I don't know if that's kind of what you listen to, or maybe you're into something a little softer. Maybe you like rap, R&B, pop, whatever it is. There's plenty of R&B and rap around here. Just not really into it. It's not that I don't like it. Truth be told, whenever I go to the gym and work out, I definitely pump some R&B and rap. I'll tell you that. That really gets me going. You can't really work out with metal music. It's just too confusing. All the head banging. It's not good for weightlifting, honestly. Jack 6 offsuit. Go ahead and let that go. Queen 8. That's in the muck too. We are down to 5 big blinds. We are on the line right here. Really need to find something. Not looking any better. 6-3 offsuit into the gun, letting that go. Like the captain going down with a ship. He's just holding on for dear life. Blowing bubbles. Sometimes you have to hold on. You never know what's going to happen. Queens, how about that? You got to think positive, right? Hopefully someone doesn't have kings, right? That's always the first thought, that when you get queens or kings. Alright, well this kind of blows. Alright. I was really hoping for at least a limp. Well, thank you, Homie G. Good game. Seven 3 in the muck. 5-4 suited. We could do a lot of things with this. We could complete. I think that is probably the worst move that we could probably do here is complete, because Hemlock Stones could very well do what I'm afraid of, but there's so much in there. I think I'll just go ahead and risk it. He might. Well, maybe not. Not a very good flop for us, obviously. Not too many draws out there. I got a backdoor straight draw, a backdoor flush draw. Got a pair of 4s. Not going to bet, because the only thing that's going to be calling me is either a queen or a deuce, or a better 4. He could decide to stab here. This is unfortunate. Just going to go ahead and let it go. He could have very easy in the big blind. He could have checked a deuce. I'm going to go ahead and let that go. It's the only thing I could think of, him just checking there. Very easily have a deuce in his hand. I mean, statistically, he might not. He probably doesn't have one. Could have a very weak queen as well, but I don't see him checking through a queen, so it's kind of a marginal situation, you know. I'd really hate to get it in with a 4 against like ace deuce or something. That would be terrible. He'd draw into like 2 outs. 4 or 5 against suited over here in the cash game. We're on the button, so we're going to go ahead and complete. Flop a pair and a backdoor flush draw. Not good enough. Ace Jack offsuit. In late position, this is going to be an easy all-in. You can only hope that we're up against like maybe Ace 10 or something. Small pocket pair, possibly. We're going to go ahead and shove it all in. Go ahead and get out there, Hemlock Stones. You know you want to fold your hand, and so do the blinds. Hallelujah. We're still alive. Just barely. 9-10 offsuit. Just not one of those hands that is really good up against multiple players. Early in the tournament, that is a pretty good hand to play, especially if it's suited. Oh, we can't have that type of music. What's going on here? Oh, that's better. Soldiers to a common war we fight. King 9 suited. Min raise in middle position, early position. That is not a good sign, because he just doesn't have a lot behind. It really looks like a strong hand there. It really wouldn't be min raising there without something. He would have just dumped his stack in if it was something weaker. Ace Jack offsuit again. I don't think we have much of an option here. We are going to have to go ahead and shove this all in. Pray for the best. Pray that Ace Queen isn't out there. Pray that Ace King isn't out there. Obviously, aces, kings, queens, and jacks. That'll work. Ace Deuce offsuit. Going to be dumping that. But yeah, I really want to actually see a decent show here. I haven't been to a good concert in a while. This music is starting to depress me. I need to find something different here. That sounds promising. Anybody out there play guitar? Anybody out there play a musical instrument? Sometimes you just like to wail on it, you know, just slam that instrument up against the wall. Yeah, don't do that. You'll start destroying stuff, and that's not a good thing. It's like King 10 got the best of Ace King here. That's a bad beat. Unfortunate for UIJP. Good game. Pocket fives. Looks like this is going to be another all-in situation. Maybe. Got a limp under the gun from Hemlock Stone, the guy with the King 10. We know that he likes. Well, here we go again. I mean, this could go either way. I think we're just going to go ahead and do it. Nope. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I still have 3,000 chips, still alive. I figured he had a bigger pocket pair, but I was like, well, maybe he's got like Ace 10 or something. Maybe he's got like some weird hand, but yeah. Queen Jack, this is going to go all in, obviously. Doesn't really matter what anyone does at this point. I want to get a heads up. All right, we hit a jack. That's a good thing. No 7. All right, good deal. Still sitting at 7 big blinds, 7.5 big blinds. Still on the wire. Get some more aggressive music. I'm going in all in a lot here. Gotta have some good mojo. Turn this thing up. Jack 7 offsuit, obviously that's going in the muck. Haven't really seen too much action out of the cash game here. That's okay though. 10 deuce heads in the muck. 4-5 suited in the small blind here on the cash game. Kind of like these small middling, small connectors. Not out of position, but, you know. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let that go. We're not going to pay almost $1 to see a flop. 50x. Oh, thank you. Ace 10 versus Queen 10. Ace 10 still in the lead. Looks like Ace 10's going to take it with the kicker. 8-9 offsuit on the button. I'm going to let that go. Still on a hope and prayer on this tournament here. Blinds are 500 and 1,000. Looks like they just went up to 1,200. Still looking for something here to push with. We've already pushed several times. See if we can mix this up a little bit. There we go. Like I said, I really wish I could just play whatever I wanted to on here. It's really disappointing. I have a wide library of different types of music here that is spiritual and uplifting. No, it's metal music. There's nothing uplifting about that. It's like a sledgehammer, all right? Just really depends on what kind of mood you're in, right? What kind of music you listen to when you're working out, what kind of music you listen to when you're studying, if you're in school, that sort of thing, I guess, if you're still in school. You know, honestly, I mean, I like all kinds of music. I like classical music. I like rap. I like metal music. Progressive metal is probably my favorite music of all. All right, get a walk in the big one. That's a good sign. Just trying to hold on to a hope and prayer here on this game. Not trying to push it too much, but gonna have to here pretty soon. Gonna go ahead and fold that. Got 2 all-ins. Got 7s versus King Queen. He flops a 7, drops him dead. Go to game TN Eagle. Maybe next time. King 9 offsuit on the button here. Everyone folds. I think this is going to be a pretty clear shove here. Always get in trouble in these type of spots. Someone always shows up with like ace 10 or something. The fact that he hasn't called yet is always a good sign. Could be sitting there with deuces maybe. Queen 10. Queen Jack. Queen Jack. All right, that'll work. If you know of any good music, especially progressive metal music, I'm always up to listening. I mean, if you have anything out there that you're working on currently, if this is something that you do, I don't care what kind of music it is, send it to me. SimpleLifeRemedy@gmail.com. I want to listen to you. I want to listen. Used to have a good friend back in Milton, Florida, did a lot of different type of stuff with rap. It's really good. He's a really good rapper. And unfortunately, a couple years ago, he was killed in an accident while walking home from his job at Ryan Steakhouse. Very sad indeed. There's a lot of people out there that really followed him, really loved his music. He wasn't really into the metal as much. He was really into the rap, and the point I was really trying to make is, You got to keep careful out there when you're driving. There's a lot of people out there walking on the roads, and if you're not paying attention, you could run them right over. You know, like my good friend there that got run over and killed. Very sad. He had a very bright future. I talk to him all the time. Did not currently live in Florida, but he was from Milton, Florida. Had a lot of really good stuff. He actually did play at a lot of the venues out there, and I would always screw around with him and just play guitar, mess him up. I'd get up on the stage and just play guitar while he was trying to rap. Okay, we might be going here on break here. I'm not exactly sure. It looks like we might be going to break. It is 10:01 right now. Hour after the stream. We've been streaming for a total hour now. Time sure does fly. Still in this cash game here, just kind of flailing around, not really doing much. Not really getting much. Keynoted 11 said, see a lot of suckouts here. You're right, Keynote. A lot of suckouts. A lot of suckouts on Global. Of course, you see suckouts everywhere. It's not just Global Poker. It's every single website out there. I don't care where you go. You're going to see it. You play live, you're going to see suckouts because, you know, here's the thing. Not everybody is going to be playing just premium hands. You're going to see people playing all types of different stuff. You're going to be seeing people playing 8 deuce offsuit. And they're gonna hit a boat on you. You're not gonna see it coming. I tell you, I've been in a lot of pain here recently. I have not been able to get on and do a live stream the last couple days, and I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to keep going as long as I can. My back is already starting to hurt, but that's okay. You know. We're going to see if we can close this tournament out. Maybe even get a cash. Who knows? Anything's possible, I guess. I mean, who else out there is dealing with pain issues, you know? I mean, are we just dealing with a whole bunch of young people with brand new bodies? I know I used to take opiates. I mean, I tried opiates one time. One time when I was younger. When I was younger, not so much really young. Prescribed to them by a doctor, obviously, and he said they were safe. I didn't believe him. I took them, and I was out cold for a good 12 hours. I did not enjoy it because it made me feel the same way I felt when I was going into surgery and being gassed up. Almost feels like your head's going to explode. You know, it's just not a good feeling. And yeah, I use cannabis on a daily basis. And honestly, I mean, I don't even like to be high. I like to be not in pain. And I think a lot of people miss that point, especially those out there in the government that want to keep a lot of this illegal. They want to make it a crime. There's still a lot of states out there where marijuana is still illegal. I mean, that's kind of surprising in 2019 that marijuana would still be illegal in a lot of states. And I can't name them offhand. I know that I think Texas is not so much illegal. I think they have CBD now. They might have some form of medical marijuana. But here's the thing. Here's my main contention with that. I mean, we're talking about a plant here. We're not talking about opiates. We're not talking about stuff that needs tight regulation. No one has died from marijuana. And I don't care what you say about the whole vape thing, you know. That did not come from a plant. There was a lot of different stuff mixed in with those concoctions for those cartridges. And that is what caused a lot of the problems with people's lungs, caused them to either collapse or cause them to have infections and have to go to the hospital. It has nothing to do with the plant itself. The plant itself is harmless. Sure, you can smoke too much or use too much, and you'll probably wish you were dead. But in the end, it's probably not going to kill you. And if there was one person to overdose from marijuana, then they would obviously take the Guinness Book of World Records for smoking the most amount of marijuana someone has ever smoked in the entire history of humankind. Because that's probably what it would take. It would probably take a truckload of marijuana. You'd probably pass out before you actually overdose, though. I mean, I think we can all know that. We can all assume that. Top pair, backdoor flush draw on the cash game here. Four-handed. We are in position. All right. I think we're going to have to raise it up here a little bit. Looks like it's a feeler bout out of Jan. Looks like Jan F. Could be dealing with something like maybe a middling pocket pair. Looks like they're going to just go ahead and peel it off. Deuce is not a bad. Looks like they're going to keep doing it. Might be on a flush draw. We're going to go ahead and just let them see it for cheap, I guess. River 2 pair. It's very weird. Let's see if we can get some value here. Not too much. And they fold. Not exactly sure what that was all about. Sometimes the play here is a little bit weird. It makes no sense. I see these feeler bets, and it's just not really it's not a really good thing to do in any type of situation, no matter whether it's micro stakes or regular poker. If you're going to bet your hand, just bet your hand. Keep it consistent. All right, looks like we're going to have to... We got an all-in in early position. We have sevens. I think we're just going to have to just dump it in here. Hope for the best. We have ace-king. Hopefully it holds. No ace, no king. And, of course, the ace hits the river, as usually, on Global Poker. That is just the way it goes, folks. That is just the way it goes on Global Poker. They always hit their 4 in 8 hours, and it just happens. Just like Keynote said, a lot of suckouts here. I should have played by 9-6. I was thinking about shoving with it, but we know if I did that, it wouldn't come Jack 6-6. We all know this. Would have been up in a flush draw anyway. Would have hit a flush on the river. Looks like we got 7-3. We're going to have to probably push here in the next hand or two. Ace-9, that's good enough for me. We're not going to really get anybody out. We might get some people out. I don't know. Got one call. Going to get 4 people into this pot. Do not flop anything. We still have ace-high. It's not looking very good for this hand. Not four-handed. Looks like we're probably going to be going home on this hand. It's well fought. Ace-king takes it down. 173rd. Not a big deal. Those tournaments are kind of hard because there is so many people in them, and they just, they just don't really care. But that's fine. I mean, that's kind of what you expect out of a low buy-in tournament. You take the good with the bad as it goes. Ace-king under the gun here. We're going to go ahead and raise this up. All right, we have flopped a gut shot on a paired board. Not a very good thing. All right, we turn to straight. We're going to go ahead and bet just a little bit. Do have a customer here. We might have a 9 here for a worst straight. I'm not too concerned about a boat here, but if I get raised here, that's going to be kind of hard. I'm willing to bet he had the 9. There he is. There's a 9. If that wasn't a paired board, I definitely would have shoved on him. Sometimes you never know. He could have showed up with pocket 8s. We'll go ahead and take one more round here. My back is really hurting me, folks. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in for this hour and 10 minutes. It's been fun for me. Hopefully it was fun for you. I'll find some better music next time. I hope that you enjoyed my progressive metal jingle that I've been playing this entire time. It is my favorite music. King Queen on the button here. We are probably going to play this depending on what happens here. Standard 3 X-rays. No action. 5-4 Osop and I'm sorry, 5-4 offsuit in the hijack. I'm going to be back here tomorrow, hopefully. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you tune in, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing some more poker. Of course, tomorrow, we're going to be doing some videos as well, talking about a lot of different great stuff, a lot of important stuff that's going on in the news. So it's always really good to stay informed about things that are going on. It's always really important to have a different perspective on life and what's going on. I tackle all of these things in my daily show, The Simple Life Show, YouTube. Like I said, we just started this out, so don't really have a lot of subscribers yet. Trying to do as many videos as possible. Anything that does help does help. Make sure you do subscribe to us. We are actually located all over the social media. We are spread out all over the place. So once again, I will show the different types of links here for our social media. Facebook, The Simple Life Show. We have Twitter, Simple Life Show. Pinterest, of course, if you like to pin things and you like images. I try to pin on there every once in a while. Simple Life Show, Reddit, Simple Life Remedy. Of course, the website, simpleliferemedy.org. Please subscribe so I can stay in your life, so I can talk to you. We can be friends. I can tell you all about the good stuff that's coming down the road. Tell you kind of where to be careful going forward. It is a crazy world we live in, and I think that staying informed about the things that are coming down the road and things that are in the works is really important to keep in mind. No matter how young or how old you are, it's always important to stay in tune with what's going on, because if you don't really have the education, you don't have the knowledge of what's going on, then that could leave you in the dark. And being in the dark is not a good thing to do. Looks like we have 5 deuce here with the bad upset against aces. Tough break, Cold Walk. What was that? Cold Crawler. All right, we're going to flat 7s here. Got a couple more hands, or we're going to go ahead and shut this down. Of course, I will be back here 9 p.m. tomorrow. Check me out, like I said, on YouTube. We're going to be posting a lot of stuff. Also, keep in mind, the Democratic debates are going to be going on, I believe, this Thursday. I could be wrong. It could be tomorrow. I'm going to double check on that. I really haven't been online that much today, so I really need to double check on that. But I will be live streaming the Democratic debates. I will be doing some live commenting, some reactions. Should be fun. So make sure you check that out. That is going to be on YouTube as well, on Twitch as well. Whenever that starts, I will be on, so make sure you check in. Last hand here, King 6 in the muck. We're going to go ahead and sit out. It was a pleasure, everybody. Have a nice day, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.